What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised. Zombies 2 is posing itself to become one of Disney Channel's most popular movies of all time. The film is a follow-up to the original film, simply titled Zombies. It stars Milo Manheim and Megan Donnelly and was released in February of 2020. Milo Manheim is an actor who has been in the business for quite some time. He first started acting when he was just 6 years old, starring in at least 20 separate musical productions. By 2009, he had made his way onto screens across America, starring in an episode of Ghost Whisperer, the wildly popular CBS series. He performed in several other small roles throughout his career, but made his major debut in 2018, starring in Zombies. Meg Donnelly, on the other hand, has proven herself to be quite the busy actress. Her career started in 2013 when she starred in the Netflix original series Team Moon. She performed in several musical acts as well and even made her way into several episodes of Sesame Street. She's most well known for her portrayal of Taylor from the hit ABC series American Housewife. She is also active in the music industry and has released 2 songs as of 2019. However, she too made her first major debut in the Disney Channel original Zombies alongside Milo. Zombies 2 continues the story of Addison and Zed, a cheerleader and a football player from their high school team. However, in Zombies 2, a new group of monsters are thrown into the plot and cast a wrench into the happy lives of Addison and Zed. The website Celeb Secrets conducted interviews with several members of the cast to discuss behind-the-scenes info about the movie and get the juicy details regarding some of the secrets that Disney may not want you to know. The group of lead actors each chimed in about the new film, explaining, "When we read the script, I was just super looking forward to seeing who was going to portray the werewolves. When we met the new cast members, they were perfect. The dynamic that they bring is so great. Even outside of set, we are a big family. The werewolves represent individuality and standing in who you are and being proud of that. There are also themes of self-acceptance and being in a new group. And these are all feelings everyone has experienced before. It's fun, lighthearted, and a blast to watch, but it's something that everyone needs to see and can relate to." One of the first secrets that was shared by the cast members was that the famous kiss scene took several takes to get right. The directors certainly hoped that the kiss would be perfected in a single take, but decided to reshoot the scene many times to ensure that the scene played out perfectly. When speaking with 17 magazine, Meg revealed that the kiss took place at least 8 times before everyone involved was satisfied with the result. She says, "One time my nose was a little smushed, and then another time his face was kind of covering mine. It had to be perfectly lined up. It was really fun. It was hilarious." You would assume that filming a scene like this so many times would be rather uncomfortable, but Meg says that she wasn't uncomfortable at all. She and Milo became quite close during the auditions of the show, and they have remained close friends since then. She added that, even though this scene took place near the end of the movie, it was one of the first scenes that was ever recorded. While you would assume that most movies are recorded in chronological order, that isn't the case. Many movie makers jump all over the script and film the movie in several segments, rather than in a linear fashion. It is incredibly uncommon to find a film crew that is willing to film an entire movie from start to finish, in the order in which it was written. Meg explained, "We shot it like the first weekend of filming, so it wasn't like the last scene. We just kind of got that over with, and we're good." The actors in the film also revealed that they were able to add their spin onto important dance numbers throughout the film. While all of the dancing scenes were carefully choreographed months ahead of filming, the actors were allowed to vary their performances according to their characters to give the movie a more natural flow. Milo and Ariel mentioned how they enjoyed being allowed to do this, as it helps bring the movie to life when the werewolves and zombies can be seen dancing differently, according to their characters' individual personality. Milo said, "It may look like we're all doing it together and it's synchronized, but every person has their own sort of variation. If you watch the scene for Do It Like the Zombies Do, you can see the variations that Milo mentions in the interview." Ariel commented, stating that she was thankful for how they were each able to move their arms, legs, and other body parts how they wanted, so long as they were still in tune with the original idea of the dance. This allowed the actors a bit of creative freedom to throw their spin onto things and feel as though they played a bigger part in the movie's eventual success. Becoming part of a major theatrical production can be quite stressful. When you combine that with joining a series that has already proven itself to be successful, it only makes things worse. You realize that there are countless fans you feel that you need to impress, as well as business executives who are watching your every move to ensure that your actions are living up to the expectations of viewers and crew members. In regards to this, Ariel Martin, who plays Winter, mentioned that she was a bit hesitant to join the series at all, as she was incredibly nervous that she would let the fans down or become part of a sequel that failed to meet the same success as the original film. In addition to this, she managed to be 3 days late for rehearsals. It's unclear why she was so late for the film, but she recalled that Meg texted her as soon as her plane touched down in Toronto, where the movie was being filmed. She said, "I remember the first day I got there. I had rehearsals the next day." She explained that Meg's text helped her ease her nerves, as she was afraid that crew members or cast members may have been angry at her for missing the first few days of rehearsal. When she came in for rehearsals the following day, she says that all of her co-stars helped her learn everything she missed, and she was able to fit in very well with the cast. She told 17, "After that, we had the game night for the next day, so right off the bat, we all felt like a family. Meg and Milo and everybody from the first movie did the best job of making us feel comfortable in a space where you're not usually going to be so comfortable. It made it a lot easier to pick up the dances and the songs and act together because we just got along so well." Zombies has proven to be a franchise that is filled with Easter eggs and secrets that were planted by cast members rather than directors or members of the production staff. It was recently revealed that each member of the cast had their own creative freedom when designing their wardrobes, particularly the werewolves. Milo mentioned in an interview for the first film that cast members were able to give their input on their costume design, as well as customize how their characters looked and provide input on their style preferences. This creative freedom was only given to the cast that portrayed zombies. Anyone who was playing an average human had to accept the costume and style that Disney gave them. Milo really appreciated this ability and made sure to fine-tune his character's outfit the way he felt his character would express himself if he were part of a real world. For the second film, this freedom of expression was granted to the werewolves as well. Disney crafted the core design for the characters and required that they wear certain articles of clothing. However, after this basic design was completed, actors were able to give their input and customize their characters to their liking, adding bracelets, necklaces, earrings, wristbands, or other items to their wardrobe. Ariel mentioned that she decided to add spikes to her character's shoes, as well as her iconic fluffy wristband that is lined with animal fur. None of the other characters have these features, and it sets the tone for Winter's personality quite well. Ariel also explained that it was Chandler's idea to add a wrap to Willa's costume, since she was known for being the pack leader. This was a very subtle change, but it helped tie the character together and made Willa stand out amongst her fellow stars. Additionally, each of the werewolves has moonstones that fit their personality and style. These stones are different for each character, and none of them are even remotely similar. These stones helped serve as the foundation for the character design, as well as inspiration for the actors while they worked to customize their characters. It's no secret that werewolves only come out at night. Because of this, there are several scenes in the film that take place at night. You may believe that these night scenes were created using some sort of movie magic, or may have been filmed indoors using specialized lighting equipment to make the scene appear as though they were filmed at night. However, that isn't the case at all. Each of the night scenes was genuinely filmed at night, meaning that cast members and crew had to stay up all night long to capture certain moments of the film. Many of the actors weren't even scheduled to appear in these scenes, but they hung out around set regardless so that they could continue to be part of the film. Even though most of the night scenes are relatively short, they often took several hours to film. It has been said that a simple 10-second clip of footage may have taken a couple of hours to film, as lighting needs to be set up perfectly, makeup needs to be refreshed, cast needs to rehearse their lines, and several other time-consuming details. Meg mentioned that she stuck around for a night scene, even though she wasn't scheduled to be there, because it was Trevor's final day of filming and she wanted to tell him goodbye. Trevor portrays Bucky in the film, but he was able to finish most of his scenes before the other actors were scheduled to wrap up filming. She mentioned that the night scenes were her favorite because many of the cast members would hang out and play games between shoots. One night in particular, they played games for the entire night and hung out by the water underneath a moonlit sky. Meg explained, "I was like, okay, I want to stay for this. And then the whole time we were just playing games." That night was so much fun. It was by the water. It was so pretty at night. It seems as though many Disney Channel movies result in the cast members feeling as though they are family after filming has concluded, and Zombies 2 is certainly no exception. It's great to hear the cast stories and get a behind-the-scenes look at how filming took place, knowing that the film turned out to be such an incredible work of art. Also, don't forget to hit that like button and click the notification bell to keep up to date with all our future uploads on Movie Rays. See you next time!